Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're jumping right into a super specific, analytical look at a really popular pet product, but we're doing it through a very unique lens. We are testing the SmartyKat Hot Pursuit Toys metal against the mighty Norwegian forest cat. If you've ever felt like those generic pet reviews just don't apply to your larger-than-life feline, you are absolutely in the right place.
Okay, let's dive into this. Why do generic toys fail Norwegian forest cats? Look, the frustration is totally real. You go out, you buy this highly rated interactive toy, and within a week, it's just collecting dust in the corner. Standard toys are built for standard cats, but Norwegian forest cats, they bring a totally different level of intensity to your living room. So we really need to figure out why the standard stuff just isn't cutting it.
Here's our roadmap for today's explainer. First, why breed actually matters. 2. The SmartyKat solution. 3. The key advantages for NFTs. 4. The honest trade-offs. And finally, number 5, our final verdict. Let's start with section 1. Why breed actually matters. Because NFTs really are just built differently.
There is just this stark biological contrast between these felines. Your average generic house cat is, well, average size with a moderate prey drive. But the Norwegian forest cat? We're talking about massive males weighing in at 6 to 9 kilograms. They are a slow-maturing breed, and they have this deep, semi-wild working cat history straight out of Scandinavia. What that means is they retain a remarkably strong hunting drive well into adulthood. You put a flimsy, predictable toy in front of a cat with those kinds of working-class roots, and it loses its appeal almost immediately.
Moving on to section 2, the SmartyKat solution, which is all about unpredictable motion.
So what exactly is this device? Basically, it's a concealed motion toy. It has this plastic base housing a battery compartment and a motor, and that motor drives a hidden wand erratically underneath a rustling fabric cover. The whole goal is to mimic concealed prey, kind of like a mouse hiding under leaves. And for the heavy-hitting Norwegian forest cat, community reports actually confirmed that this fabric genuinely survives active, claws-out play without ripping, which is a big deal.
All right, section 3. The key advantages and benefits specifically for NFCs.
So what makes this great? The first major advantage is that unpredictable prey mimicry. Unlike toys with repeating motion patterns that cats figure out super quickly, this wand moves erratically to completely prevent boredom. Second, depending on the model, you get up to 4 customizable speed settings, allowing you to actually match the intensity to your cat's specific energy level. And finally, a really safe design. It meets verifiable child safety standards, meaning no small detachable parts or long cords to worry about, which is fantastic for multi-pet homes.
And this brilliantly illustrates just how effective that unpredictable design actually is. According to community owner reports, cats return to the toy repeatedly, including self-initiated play at unusual hours. The erratic setting so perfectly matches the movement of real prey that some cats literally try to turn the unit on themselves in the middle of the night. That is serious engagement.
Now for section 4. The honest trade-offs, because you need to know the whole picture.
Our goal is always to impartially report the facts. And look, no product is perfect. There are some specific drawbacks here. First up, this toy requires scheduled play. It is absolutely not for all-day unsupervised use. Second, independent review aggregators have flagged noticeable noise level complaints. The mechanical whirring of that motor might startle a highly sound-sensitive cat or just annoy you. And third, it consumes batteries very quickly.
1 hour. Yep. That is the exact battery life limit stated by the manufacturer for continuous use. Because this motor is working so incredibly hard to drive that wand erratically against a heavy cat's resistance, it just chews through power. If your Scandinavian hunter absolutely loves this toy and engages with it daily, disposable batteries are going to add up fast. The source material strongly advises budgeting for a good set of rechargeable A batteries right from the get-go.
Which brings us directly to a clear directive straight from the SmartyKat official documentation. Turn the unit off after play, rather than leaving it running continuously. This requires some real owner discipline. It's a session-based active engagement tool, not an always-on electronic babysitter. You have to actively facilitate the session, and then you have to shut it down.
And finally, section 5, the final verdict and our conclusion.
So the crucial point is just knowing your cat's exact needs. This toy is best for Norwegian forest cats needing solo play stimulation, owners who can actually commit to short 10 to 15 minute scheduled sessions, and families needing verified safe toys.
However, you should definitely avoid it if you want unsupervised all-day operation, if you live in a noise-sensitive home, or if you're just looking for passive play. If passive play is more your speed, the source data notes the SmartyKat Ultimate Scratching Post is a much better alternative.
Which leaves us with one final big question. Is your cat ready for the pursuit? We've seen exactly how breed history dictates playstyle and how erratic concealed motion unlocks that inner working cat instinct. So is your cat's inner Scandinavian hunter just waiting for the right challenge to awaken? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I really hope this breakdown empowers you to make the absolute best choice for your feline friend.